Today's the day. I'm gonna learn how to do it. No. Today's not the day.
Did you just try to beatbox?
No. Yes.
You weirdo.
Listen, I tried. But we're live. This is our opening song for now. I can do . It sounds better than the other options, if we're honest. It sounds better than my butter.
That's techno. Sound like techno music.
You can techno box. No.
Techno box?
Yeah. Man.
No. I don't think that worked.
It did work. So what's first?
I have no clue. Put some color down.
Make it do. Nailed it.
See, on TikTok they do this thing where they go, and it's done.
If only. Only this stuff was that easy.
Only the lonely?
No. You can take this with you?
No, I'm gonna turn this around.
Oh. Are you going to help me?
I don't know if I'll. Yippee.
Oh.
Yippee. But Bowie's leaning on me.
Well.
Oh, did I turn that off?
No.
Push that button on the bottom.
Don't push the button.
Bowie, you wanna come up here? Come on.
Always wants to come up here.
Come on. Come over here.
Hello, everyone, and happy
Come here. Right
New
here.
Year's Eve to you all. To you all. Are you having a good one? I hope so. I just put a glove on backwards. So he's like, oh no, I don't want to be up here without me. Yeah. This is not 24 inches. It's a 30.
30. 30. Sorry, y'all. 30.
I changed it. Okay. And Bowie's gonna try to come over here. So
Sit down.
please do a lot more alcoholic in the new year. Absolutely.
Sit down.
So I showed this the other day, yesterday, one of the days, and had a lot of requests to do another cherry blossom. Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna move this before I break everything. So that's what I'm gonna do. I went and rewatched myself doing the first one to try to know what I'm doing on this one. I prepped the board as I usually would with flat white interior house paint sanded. I may have done that 3 times this time. And then 2 coats of spray gesso and sanded with 400. This is smoother than anything on the planet. It feels like baby booty. I haven't felt one of those, but I'm just saying this is what I assume it feels like. Colors. I grabbed every light pink and brown that I have. So I don't know which ones I'm going to use quite yet. In my video that I did last time, I put it in ATD's Poor People if you guys just want to see what my last one was. I did the branches first. So let's do that. I'm going to use 91% alcohol. I hope it's becoming more old.
Did you put the branches and spray something and then did the other stuff?
Nope. I didn't know about archival spray when I did that one.
So, did you just leave it?
Yep.
Thing happened. Starting.
Why is this happening? Are you guys here?
Yeah, it's back on.
That happens, I feel like streaming gods hate us.
Yeah, if it's buffering, you guys, you don't, no need to hit your computer or type buffering. Just let it be, because we know on our end before we know you guys know on your end.
Just
So
one people let us know.
If we need, what
TG
we'll
said
do
she
is,
never buffed.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll either start it over or it'll start over by itself. So you guys don't have to worry about all that.
Sorry,
This
that
is
one's
blowing my mind.
not in focus, but it'll focus. Because there's a lot of people streaming their New Year's festivities today. So should I do straight across or should I have it up and
No, make it go like this and then like make it to where it kind of goes with it and then kind of off. I don't know. Do what you want. Do you do? Do you do? Look at this ugly weather.
Congrats
Ooh.
on your new iPad. Okay, let's put some ink down. Too much thinking. For this, I have caramel, which I think is too light. I have brown from Marabou, espresso from Ranger. I have teak wood from Ranger. Copper. Okay.
Nice. Can go that further.
Let's see. Yeah, you guys can't really see how that brown is. I mean, the ink is put down, but you'll see in a second. You're gonna use a little bit of espresso and some teak. Maybe not teak. Maybe it's dried out. All right, never mind on this. Scratch that. What is this? Dark oatmeal. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see. Actually, first, sorry about that. Still sorry about that. I've been
Mobile dashboard.
starting to answer messages. So let's get our stem situated. I'm trying to blow the color back inwards so that it's not a thicker branch. See, I'll go through that in a minute. Are you gonna answer those? Why is one of my colors presenting as blue?
That's strange.
Super strange.
Look how it's setting in here. That's weird. But that looks so fun though. We'll get covered up.
Mhm.
I don't understand how you have such smoothie.
I did a lot of paintbrush lines in it, which I'll do on this one as well.
Laura Taylor.
Laura Taylor, hey! Oh, thank you! Thank you so much, lady.
No, Laura Taylor.
She's trying to score an ugly cry on New Year's.
I think that's the only thing I can read over there. Everything else is right.
I'm gonna do some paint lines with some alcohol. And the brown that I like the most out of the 3 that I put down is the brown from Marabou. It's this chocolate looking one. I don't know why these are showing as aqua, but whatever.
Weirdest one. I think what you did is you put it on there and you maybe blew it with a hairdryer raw and it just kind of followed itself.
I think you need to mix this with a little bit of black. I just watched the video.
Oh. Laura Taylor. So loud.
Thank you so much, Laura. I can't even talk because she's got me flustered. If you guys don't know,
Flippity flipster.
Laura's amazing. Maybe too much brown. Maybe too much black.
We appreciate it, Laura. Yeah, that little heart is like, I think it's, I tried to move it earlier, but it just goes back. I think that's like the new subscriber thing, but I thought I moved it. Let me see if I can move it again. Let's see, Bowie. I gotta get right here. So it's right there. If I could just get my hand on it. Like, there's so much stuff. I don't know what she's put on here. Like, I can't move a lot of this stuff. I can't get my hand on it. Like the little cursor. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a heart. Laura Taylor. Babe, Laura Taylor's doing it.
No, I'm trying not to, trying.
This is what that heart is. It's a big heart. I don't know where that comes from. Whoa. Remember, trees, they go from fat to skinny.
Aren't they fat to
Everything
skinny?
goes fat to skinny, yeah. Even when you go off of it. That's why I never, ooh, trees are hard.
Or Taylor. You guys are really a gift to us. All of you. I have a lot of branches on this tree over here. I'm trying to add a little bit more of the alcohol onto some of these to give some variation in the branch color.
This is gonna be different.
Of course it's going to be different. It's not really about the branches though. It's about the flowers. So, I mean, while
I would go and make this a little thicker, so you can kind of go and then go
strike.
strike. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, totally does.
So you kind of fill that up there and have more flower and more movement.
Like that one. I have like a puddle. I don't know if you guys can see. I have a puddle of like 4 different colors I'm just mixing together. Make that one thicker.
Heidi, we have a couple people on from Australia in here.
Hey, Aussies. How are you liking 2021 so far?
Yeah, you guys are already in the future. How's 2021 so far? That's what Heidi said. Let us know how 2021 is going so far.
burp, burp. Burp, burp, burp.
What is it? Judy Smalley? Smalley?
Smiley?
Smalley? She has right now, are you using alcohol ink or paint to do the branches?
Alcohol ink. This will be a full alcohol ink piece. I had a lot of more room on that one, so there were a lot more branches. So I'm gonna do some faint branches, like not as dark because they're like in the background. When you use a paintbrush, don't be afraid to use everything that you can on the paintbrush. So that's something Jeff taught me.
Megan, yeah, we're bringing everything. We're bringing all sizes of. She want to know if we're bringing the large round boards.
Yeah.
And we sure are. We're bringing large. We're bringing small. We're bringing round and square and the geodes. Bringing a little bit of everything.
Oh, goodness. Look at Bowie. Oh, he's so stretching. He's just a big stretcher. Just big, oh. He's like, why am I turning? Oh, goodness.
It's a 30-inch round, Susan.
Then I'm gonna go like ultra dark for some foreground branches. However, I think I'm gonna do that after I get my flowers put on because I don't want to.
Oh, goodness.
I don't want to hurt my flowers.
You're so tired.
So, we've got our basic branches happening. Pretty happy with it. Now we got to add our flowers. So for that, I'm going to use various pinks. Strike for me too. And I haven't done flowers in a while. And I don't know that I've ever really done flowers correctly. I've just done them kind of my way. So I'm going to start with pink sherbet for our beginning
Sherbet.
flowers. So these are going to be more faded. And I don't know how I'm going to do this really. I don't know if I want to, I don't know. So we're just going to go. We're just going to do one. So let's
Boom!
hate you forever. Hate him. Don't. I knew you were going to do that. New. Mm-hmm.
Scared Bowie.
Everything scares me. Okay. I'm also going to drop some copper into the flowers. Probably should shake that. Shouldn't there be a little something in here that should start rattling? There it is. All right, where's my this? I may play around with a few different ways to do flowers to find the way that I'm happy with on this piece.
Look at that.
Thank you so much. Okay, you guys are gonna, y'all are gonna do the thing, aren't you?
Babe,
No,
that's cute.
no.
Thank you very much.
We really wouldn't be anything without you guys, so it means a lot. I'm gonna leave that one for right now. But I don't know if I want to do like where you dry it and then like blow different, you know what I mean? No. So I'm just gonna do a couple of those and then we can rework them.
It looks really dark.
It looks really dark.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna do a few different kinds and see which one we like, and then we'll take it from there. So we'll do another one right here. So let's use pink, number 225 from Zig. See if you like this color better. Oh, in this little dropper, it's just also alcohol.
Oh, look how bright. Very nice. Very nice.
You don't think that's too bright?
No. Bring it out. Well, damn.
All right, let's try to do some balloons. So we're doing a couple drops of alcohol. We're blowing the alcohol in and back out. To create that faded look. Just rocking the alcohol back and forth till it dries.
Oh.
To give that like petal look.
You painting your bathroom? That's fun. I just do a lot of that.
So you guys like the bright pink one? I'm sure. Okay. So we'll do a whole bunch of those. You want to try to do one?
Mm-mm.
We're doing 2 drops of color. I swear it's going to start sleeting here in a minute. These little droppers are so handy if you like to do alcohol ink. Do what? Flowers! Oh, thanks, Van. I was really second guessing my branches for a minute. All right, let's do a few more with this color, and then we'll put some of another color just to get some depth going. So what all do you guys have planned for New Year's Eve? Something awesome, I hope. Something safe, I hope even more.
Let's
Probably lower this. Lower your airflow, you probably have more control, but I'm impatient, so I always have full flow. So we're just putting a drop of color and rocking it back and forth till it sets up, and then moving on to the next petal. And we'll start varying, words are hard. Varying. We're going to change up the size of the flowers too. We don't want them all to be the same size. That's not normal. That's not natural. Even though this is super realistic looking painting, I know. We're going to change it up every so often. You don't need a lot of pigment for these. At all. At all. You could even get fancy with these and do infinity rings. You have some Fireball to drink. Awesome. Close up, okay. Let's bring you guys in. I'll do one right here. I'm doing a couple drops of the alcohol, 1 drop of color or less, drop of the copper or less, and I'm just kind of drying this in place. Then I'm going to do a drop of alcohol and just rock that back and forth to bring out the ink. Just pushing it into the initial dot, the center dot, I guess. Out and back in, out and back in. And this is creating what's essentially the petals. You know, I think actual cherry blossoms have less than 5 petals. I'm not sure. But I feel like that may be the case. And even with these dark branches, it's not moving that much of that dark branch color into my flowers. I know that could be a concern, but it's not. And also, if it does pick up some of the color, just let it be. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's nature. As you can see, this is very loose interpretation of flower, very loose interpretation of cherry blossom tree. It's my version. I'm okay with it not being perfect. Well, I love that, Laura Taylor. So I'm glad you're here for New Year's. Means we'll be still super close throughout 2021. Don't plan on losing you as a dear friend, Laura, and everyone else. All right. Next color I'm going to try is called Flamingo. I don't know that I've ever tried this one. It looks a little watermelon-y. Do a little one right here.
Hundreds and hundreds of them we can do.
I don't know about hundreds and hundreds. But a few for sure.
See, this is what I was like when I was telling you about graffiti, about spray paint. This is what you have to do. It's just little time-consuming parts that you have to do a lot of that makes it so amazing.
I think my first cherry blossom was one of the first alcohol ink pieces I ever did. Probably had no business making a tutorial on it. But let that be a lesson to you guys. It's got a lot of views on it, and it turned out well. So.
And you went back and you were able to look at it. So that's why people just need to record it, no matter if it's good or bad. Record it and keep it so that you can go back and you know, look at your mistakes or your wins or techniques. It's always good to record and keep stuff. Good jobbing, babe. Good jobbing.
Thanks. That's to Craft Loft Resin Company. Which colors do you like the best so far, you guys? Should we keep experimenting with other colors? Like any of these better than others? Next one I'm going to add on is magenta from Blick marker refills. Put one right there so you guys can see. Ugh, there's way more ink than I wanted to put down, but go with it, right? Right. This one I already know is a really hot pink color. They got the name right when they said, I think it's magenta on paper. My cherry blossoms are starting to look a little bit carnation-y, and I'm okay with it. It kind of reads as purple. A little bit when it's next to these other ones, but I'm fine with that. Wonder if I should do some like airbrush blooms or duster can blooms. What do you guys think? Not appropriate kind of flower for this, or go for it? I think the heart has been in the bottom corner this whole time.
I put it there.
Oh, Jeff put it there.
It was a small one. I didn't know what it was or where, how.
I don't know.
And then, because I could never grab it. And then I grabbed it, and then you can, stretch it out. Make the image bigger, and it was a heart. I didn't know what it was.
Maybe I'll just do it over here so you guys can see it better. We'll do it on this purpley looking flower. So I'm going to put a drop kind of in the middle of alcohol. I'm just going to blow that out. Drop kind of in the middle. Blow it out.
These areas, they're covered in Christmas wrapping stuff. Yes. do, put alcohol ink on this paper. That would make amazing art like that.
A little bit too explosive of a flower for this kind of piece. What do you guys think? Sorry, I can't get you guys any closer for this edge. Casey, I did prep the board before doing this. I have a video on how I prep it, but I use a few layers of something. Flat white interior house paint, and then a couple layers of spray gesso, and I sand in between.
What was it?
Spray gesso?
Spray gesso.
Yeah, I wanted to have inflection on the fact that it has to be spray gesso because reasons.
Look at that. How fun is that?
Super fun. I need your face.
That's what you said last time.
Thank you, TG. It's true still today at this moment. Yeah. That's really fun. Come here. Are these flowers too extra?
No, I think they're fun. I think it gives it some motion in the ocean.
Can I turn your airbrush on because I think I'm almost out of air.
You should be able to fill those up.
I feel like the compressed air like fades out too fast. Try a few different ways of flowers and you guys can tell me what you like the best, and that's what we'll stick with. So we'll do airbrush on this one. Yeah, spray gesso is a little bit more expensive, but to me, time is super valuable and I never have enough of it. So if you roll or brush your gesso on, you have to sand that texture out. Whereas spray gesso is less texture. So it takes less time to get a super smooth finish. So I'm gonna try to do that left-handed. Who am I?
You should try it just to get used to it.
Do you airbrush left-handed?
I've tried it.
You didn't get used to it?
I mean, you should always try it. Frank Frazetta had a stroke and had to learn how to draw left-handed, and this stuff was even better left-handed.
Thanks. I know I dropped them. I guess I'll just add some more up here in this area so you guys can see. Let's do like multi-coloral. Coloral? That's multicoloral. Floral. That's not words. It's not words. So I'm trying to dry this out, and then we're going to add the drops of alcohol and make it a flower. I want it a little faint, so I'm pushing it out and then bringing it back in. Whoops. Yeah, smooth gesso boards are awesome. Thanks for stopping in, Dallin Parker. I don't know why I'm putting alcohol down first. Reasons. I do have a dark color over here too. This is from Blick. The color is named Wine. We should have done a black and gold piece today because New Year's. Oh, we were going to do fireworks for somebody. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Sorry, y'all. You ever get a design you want to work on in your head and forget what your plans were? Happens to me all the time. Okay, this shouldn't be so difficult. Anybody else have problems with child-proof things? Can't be just me. Too much alcohol. That wine just stayed in the middle, didn't it? That's fine. A little center area is not bad. Yeah, I will be sealing it with UV archival before adding the resin. Let's do another wine one. Whoops. Goodness. I just have things going everywhere right now. If you guys have that problem, it's because you're too close and have too much airflow. People are already shooting fireworks here. cute. Little background. Just hear me out with those, you guys. It'll be awesome. Don't know what that's doing there. We're gonna have to just cover it up. Map out some flowers. I thought that would fade more, but it didn't. A little bit of this show today is me experimenting, so I hope that's all right. I guess I could bring you guys over to where I'm at. See, this piece is getting kind of funky colored.
Oh, yeah. Funky colored?
Like it's getting real bright, almost hot looking. I don't know. If it looks good, then it looks good.
It's the problem. Also, it's probably the lighting. Your camera.
So can you see if anyone asked a question? I've been preoccupied.
I think it all looks good. They're all just talking amongst themselves.
Okay. I think I've decided I like this. So I'm using the air outside of where I want the petal to be. So if I want it to go this way, I'm putting my airbrush on the opposite side, and I'm using that airflow, that indirect airflow, to move my petals. Those are cute little dainty flowers that I wish you guys could see more of. But yeah, I'm liking it. But I am gonna switch up the colors a little bit. I don't want them all to be the same. But I think there's even differentiation in, like, red roses, for example. Not all red roses are the exact same color red. So I think it's important to switch up your color. We're making our way through these dots rather quickly now. Ugh, no. All right. Gotta roll with it. Yeah, let's leave that one. Every time I hear that, I think all my cameras have been disconnected.
Over here, it doesn't bother me. When I hear it over there, that's when I get irritated.
So I'm just adding dots of alcohol on top of the dots of color I already laid down. There's so much ink coming out of that. First world, I guess. I'm still just rocking the ink back and forth so that it picks up the pigment. No, sorry, rocking the alcohol back and forth so it picks up the pigment and then goes back out, so that it is kind of depositing the color in other areas. And the first one I did, I only used a heat gun. I really didn't know there were other options at the time. Let's rotate this around. Do what? And I think when you use the airbrush, you can get like more transparent folds in your paint. So it looks more like you're building petals. That could be just me though. Thank you guys. An aspirator would be a good thing to use. I've seen some people use the back of like a turkey baster. Whatever works for you, use it. Never hurts to come up with your own style of doing something, your own methods. A lot of times that's Jeff and I's favorite thing to do is take something that's supposed to be used one way and adapt it to what we need it to do. I think that's how you grow as an artist and maybe even as an individual is it's a little bit more than thinking outside of the box, I think. I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. No, I have no idea. Should never be afraid to experiment. Do you guys have resolutions for 2021 yet? I don't know if we've set a resolution yet. Do you have a resolution? Is it a secret? Hey Kim.
You're painting every day?
Yeah, Jeff wants to do an airbrush or
No, just a drawing, a painting.
is that or? It'd be a lot to do an airbrush piece every day. I got the long nose alcohol bottle, this thing on Amazon. I don't know if I have them linked, but let me know if I don't, and I will do that. cover up some of these dots here a little bit more extra than I had
All these.
assumed that they would be. What? I'm using a lot more alcohol on these because I want them to be kind of faded a little bit. However, when you use a lot of pigment, you risk them not being very faded. Which is still okay, in my opinion. See, what are you jibber jabbing about?
We just made an F 2020.
I'm gonna leave these ones a little bit more pigmented because it's in front of another one, so it looks kind of layered. I think I like that layered look. Whew. We're getting there. Hey, Tia. What was y'all's favorite part of the year? What was your favorite part of 2020? It's like
How
it,
did you make the best of 2020?
say, how did you make the best of 2020?
You had to make something good, just bad. We lived through something crazy, and a person knew something they didn't. That's horrible. But ooh. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you want to know how they made 2020 better?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It was like 2020 was such a sucky year for so many reasons, but also it went by for me really fast. Christmas vacation. Is this subscribe just white paint? Is oh, it's substrate. Tia, as long as the top layer is, I don't know if regular gesso will work, but spray gesso, as long as the top layer for me is spray gesso, it works. Quarantining as an artist has many advantages. That's true. I know it gave a lot of people the ability to indulge in their art, and I hope a lot of people used the time. Well, that wine was really dark. I know it was very depressing for a lot of people, not being able to see others and being away from loved ones, and maybe lost a loved one. I know we lost friends because of COVID. It was definitely a year to remember, even if some parts of it you really don't want to. I think maybe there was some good that came of the year. You have to look for the good in any situation, no matter how horrible it is. I don't want to get on like a tangent, but for me, mindset is so important to how you can cope with things, and mindset is, I don't even know how to put this into words. I think if you put positivity out there, no matter what's going on, the situation will be better. Like when my dad passed, all I could do was try to think of positive things, because nothing's going to change what happens to you or around you, but what you can control is your mindset. I have way bigger flowers on this other one. I need to do some bigger ones. So yeah, mindset.
We're all adults.
Can I show you a shirt without y'all being like, there's a bad word?
A bad word.
Yeah.
We'll cover up.
Casey, that definitely makes it worse, and I can't imagine not being able to be with a loved one when you really need to.
Can you guys see it? Probably can't see it.
Can't imagine. I'm sorry for your loss, Casey. Oh, that's awesome, Tia. Yes, I say good riddance to 2020. Yep, it's time to let 2020 go.
Think how fast that was, though. Think about how it all started. And it just flew by.
Definitely did. I like those bigger flowers, so let's combine some of these little guys. I didn't want to do that much of that color, but it's like 2020, you gotta roll with the punches. This. I know I'm doing a lot of different kind of air tools, but they all do different stuff, and I don't mind doing a lot of different kinds to tie in a piece. Thank you, Kim. Jeff put that on there for me a little bit ago. Not sure how. I'm not sure he knows how he did it, but I'm glad it's there.
You put it on there.
I don't know that I did.
It was on there.
On there. Now, I feel like I need to decide if I want to line these at all or leave them rough flowers. What do you guys think? B, what do you think?
Yes.
What do you think about my shirt?
Oh, I don't know.
I think you need to do a lot more small, medium ones. And just,
Small, medium ones?
yeah, a lot.
More like spread out. I don't know.
This just sticks out, like these just stick out like so much. A little more, I don't know. It looks great. It looks awesome. Maybe just a little bit more.
So they were almost all little ones, and it looked a little too busy.
I don't know.
What kind of resin would be best to use on glass vase that I poured? Not only the brand, but the type of resin. You just want to seal it? Am I crazy that I like this faded look? Probably. B, I'm gonna have to ask you to bring me your face just one more time. Hi, Heidi. So I used a B technique of just pour more alcohol on it right here, and it like,
Yeah, it like softened, like,
I like that look.
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure, and I did it right here too, and it brought some of the branch color down.
Yeah.
I was just making sure I was on.
Looks good.
Sometimes when arting, you decide to take a different direction. I think it's important to know that that's okay. Doesn't have to go exactly the right way every time the first time. So now I've decided I like this other look. So I'm adding splotches of 91% alcohol. And I'm being a little haphazard with it. A lot of the pigment that I have down already is probably stained the board to some extent, so I don't have to worry about my flowery line areas disappearing. Or my branch lines really either. They're not moving. Yeah. Like it way better. What we're going with. I'm not going to drench all of my flowers, but some of them. It's probably one of my favorite alcohol ink techniques is just the drench. It just softens everything always. And for my particular brand of alcohol ink art, it just works. May not work for everybody, and that's perfectly fine. Also, the last time I did this, it was on 24 by 48 sheet of masonite.
Why masonite? You guys didn't even tell me you did. Why masonite?
I did. Thanks for sticking around and watching me art, you guys. I know you probably all have a really big party in your living room to go to.
Looks like you don't have a little stable there, babe.
I've been spinning the whole situation.
How is it even standing up?
I have no idea. Whoops.
It's so amazing, babe.
Hmm?
Put some gold in there, and some silver. All that good stuff. Woo.
Whee!
Look at those burritos. Those burritos.
Really? That's a good one. That's a good one, Bulger.
Well, fuck Brady.
For now.
No, I think it's done. Really high cloud. It's done. Party kids on, Texas free.
I think we should do that to all of that and lighten up that branch, that whole tree trunk. It's so pronounced. I know.
Drench the whole branch?
Yeah, what do you think?
No, let's just try an outside.
Jeff, I tried to send you paper and alcohol. Did you receive it? Never got a text that you did or did not. If not, I need to get money back
Evelyn, we haven't
and send her in Dallas.
paper and alcohol? For alcoholing?
Send her in Dallas. I don't know what that. I don't know, Evelyn.
Paper and alcohol. Evelyn, we haven't received any paper or alcohol of any form. We would definitely have
What is
mentioned
that?
it. That's from JB.
Oh yeah. I don't remember any.
You like it better this way, or should I line it back up?
Why does your heat gun have an antenna on it?
It's just for setting it down. It's got little stands so it doesn't.
Well, so you can so you can leave it on, or so that you can have it, so you can have it on something and use it as something to heat, so you can have it standing up.
Do you like my?
91% in a roll of paper.
We haven't gotten it, Evelyn. I'll look. Pete, tell me if you like my wood better.
Yeah, that looks awesome. I love that. It looks very dreamy. It almost looks like now, it almost looks like a branch coming from somewhere and not just a big thick tree stump and then,
Yeah.
yeah. I love that. That's awesome.
Surprised you haven't TikToked it. I am dabbing up some of the alcohol down here because it'll gather. I think we should add some of that look up here as well. What do y'all think? I knew you would agree. Do you guys ever have a process like this where you kind of rework what you thought you wanted to do a few different times before it kind of does what you like best or what you initially had in mind? Yeah, I'm digging the softer look. Love that song, Dee. So I'm just dabbing the ink around with this brush. I'm transferring it when I need some blur in some other areas without drenching it in alcohol. Feel like it needs something, you guys. Actually, on camera, it doesn't look like it needs anything. B, need something.
What?
Need something. But
Oh.
on camera, it looks.
Why don't you make all the pink drizzle down?
I worry that that would be confusing since the flow is already that way.
How are you going to hang it?
I'm gonna let the buyer hang it however they want to. P.S. This piece is for sale.
What about that little guy?
I'm thinking about adding flex. Because I mean, what do you think?
I don't know. I put gold in it. I put gold in all of that. Just it would be amazing. 'Cause you know, gold,
What
it
kind
makes stuff pop. It makes it, shimmer. You can't see it. You can. It covers stuff up. Where are you coming from?
Y'all, it's always suspect. What kind of gold? We're talking about leaf?
No, alcohol.
Oh, there's going to be black paint on this. That's fun. This one looks new. Right now I'm just soaking some alcohol ink into a paintbrush. And splattering it on the canvas. It's really hard to see for you guys, but it's there.
Maybe I'll do something for Instagram. You gotta do it for the gram.
I like this emotion coming up through the Can I say I like the motion in the wood? Vamp just said one of them is going to say add gold. The very next thing says, see? See? You know, Vamp. So I gave this like pixie motion of flex going up through the wood. So see the dots running through here. I'll do a true color video as well. Floating petals, yeah. These may count as floating petals. Make them look a little more flowery and less blobby. All right. What's next? Gold. He wants me to add gold. And here's my thing about adding gold alcohol ink at this point. It's gonna look very rigid, but we can do it. Definitely can do it. Let's grab a liner brush. I feel like the makeup artists do. This is a round number 3. B, where do you want me to add this gold at? Hello? Just add some fine lines in our tree trunk. Just kind of on the highlighty areas, like the top of the branches. I don't know what I'm gonna do if this doesn't look right, because I don't know if there's any going back after this. I'll wait and see what you guys think. Trying to stir this gold after every use because I know it's separating even in this little cup I'm working with. Thank you, Evelyn. Gold is an ATD staple, probably, I think. Do you guys even see the gold? I get a light. it's too much. You see those lines? I'm probably going to also do flecks of gold because reasons. I'm going to clean up some of these and we'll finish off the piece. I'm really liking how this piece is going. I hope you guys do too. I don't do these just for me. I do these for y'all as well. This one's trash. See that? Also just realized I need to rearrange my alcohol inks because they're a little hot messy. Package delivered. Awesome. Thanks, Vamp. Are you linked into my Amazon? Anyone else lose lids? Is that what you're running around, Bobby? Did you steal a lid? And where? In your bathrobe?
Bathroom.
Oh.
Oh man.
But I don't know how much more.
No, it looks good. It looks awesome.
Like, should I do little, like, boop, 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 boop in the middle of the flowers?
Yeah, do something and then do some, and then kind of make it spread out with some alcohol, so it's like misty, you know. I didn't even think to do that. I was just saying, put some on and.
So, I don't know how much this is gonna move the gold.
We'll just do it. Put it on and then spray it out.
Well, I'm just saying, it's on. It's on right here, right now. And the thing about gold is that it sinks, and it just is where it is. So, I mean, I can.
Well, it doesn't. Ozone from Breakin' passed away. But apparently, it was like a whole month ago, and his family just told everyone. Shabadoo was his name. It's crazy. So he tested negative for COVID, and the next day he died.
Of what?
I think COVID, but it was negative. You gonna put resin on this? See, that looks so good. Look at those hard lines. Like,
Yeah, not today, but yeah.
yeah, that looks awesome there.
This is separated.
Beautiful.
Who did Jeff say?
His name was Ozone on the movie Breakin'. He was more of the dancer one, the love interest of Kelly. The turbo was more of the popping lockers. I just say both are popping lockers. But those ones get more of the dance style. The old school hip hop, those kids are country. Oh wow, that looks amazing. I love that. Which one is that? Mariana Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, I saw she passed.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Sorry I'm not talking a lot. I'm just kind of...
They're all talking about them amongst themselves. They know. They're laying off a little green. I think it's really awesome when they're just talking about themselves.
I think the gold like this really lends itself to looking more woody, I think. I don't even know if you guys could really see the gold right now, but I'll highlight it again in a second.
What is that not staying? Sorry for all the movement.
Sam said watch. In a minute, one of them are going to say we have to add gold. And then he did. That's too funny.
I think that would look good. Like this being at the top, down.
Yeah. You can do that. One last bit.
And then just sign it. Sorry, Bowie, I didn't see you there.
Rude, Dad. Rude.
Why is this not wanting to shut off? Yeah, only one turn. Just one turn. What do you think? Huh? What are you thinking?
Let me.
Let's see what this looks like. This. What do you think?
Maybe just a little bit to the other way. Yeah.
Take a picture. Need a picture.
Let me turn the flash on. Neat.
No.
Okay, come here. I don't like it coming straight out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that way or that way. Everyone at home's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
So I'm thinking, get that one there. Or maybe this one. So I was looking at it. I was thinking maybe like this. It looks so different. This looks so. It looks smaller, doesn't it? Than smaller than a 30. It looks so different. We'll have to do a true color video. Yeah, it looks way different on video than it does on live. She's done, kids.
Tomorrow we'll do other little stuff to it and add
365 days of ATD, everyday art. Starts tomorrow. We're gonna either do a painting, a drawing, some sort of artwork, and not just you were like in the camera.
I'm posting this in ATDs for people. You guys can see.
Thank you, Karen from the UK. Be careful. We heard about that new crazy COVID strain. A couple people in Colorado and LA apparently test positive for it. Be safe out there. Let's turn all the negative into positive and inspiration. Let's not give in like 2020 made us do. All the negative, oh, F 2020, this and that. Let's leave it all behind. Tonight I'm wearing my F 2020 shirt because I want to let it know it's done. It's done making us prisoners. Everybody's just got to be safe and cautious and considerate. And like we said it before, you're responsible for other people's health, you know? So just be considerate. Just be safe, considerate, and yeah, all that fun stuff. So I forgot. Oh yeah, I haven't turned it yet. Yeah, Casey, I understand, but tomorrow's going to come. Just think, a year ago, when this all started, we were like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And people got to do stuff that they really never wanted to do or able to do. I guess that first one was kind of dumb. You know, turn it into something positive. Turn it, you know,
Everything.
take those bad lemons and make awesome lemonade. The old saying.
Take those bad lemons and make a lemon drop shot.
Yay. The boom booms are beginning in Florida. 7 o'clock. So yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna cook some dinner, and then we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go to OEP They're very safe there. They have plastic in between each table. They have plastic in between the bartender and the staff.
You have to take a temperature on your way in.
You have to take a
have
temperature.
mask.
You have to have a mask. They have, what is that? The hand sanitizer throughout the whole place. And it's a small place, so they don't allow a certain amount of people in.
I think it's like 25 people.
Yeah, it's like 20%, 25% or 50%, depending on how big your place is and if you serve food and whatnot. So we're gonna go ring in the new year up there, and hopefully we can all stick together and make some amazing artwork, and you guys have to help us with this everyday artwork thing. Let us know. Join our artist group, ATD's Poor People. Give us ideas. Give us some suggestions about what we should maybe paint or draw or sketch or alcohol ink or resin or airbrush or chalk, or make a fun, interesting shirt. Day one starts tomorrow. Day one, 365 art.
Exactly, Lisa. That's awesome, Heidi. They started vaccinating here for frontline workers. I got to go not look like a cyclops, so we got to get off of this live.
So yeah, you guys have an awesome night. Be kind to one another. You never know what somebody's going through. Let's start out 2021 with positive inspiration and barks. So you guys go have an awesome New Year's. Be careful, be safe. And yeah, let's start this off right.
See.
So with that all said, we do the test.
So you don't have to.
It's got to be a different way.
I brought it down a notch that time, so it wasn't like, you know. Which way did you like better?